Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Wild Man Creations. And if tonight is your first time, my name is Jay, and tonight we're going to be making some creamed spinach chicken, which is not too far from the creamy Tuscan chicken that we did, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. The only difference is we're going to be adding more cheese, and we're not going to have some tomatoes in there. And I will leave the recipe in the description box. And again, it's going to call for 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I bought some chicken thighs. Again, you guys are going to hear me say this all the time. I think they have more flavor. Yeah, there's not as much meat, but I think they have more flavor, and I think they're more moist than chicken breast. So what I did is I bought a package. They had bones in them. I deboned them. I'm going to leave the skin on, and I'm going to try to crisp the skin up. And if it doesn't work out, you can always pull the skin off and then just eat the meat. But so I've got 4 chicken thighs. I'm going to season them with kosher salt, fresh ground black pepper, and some paprika. And we're going to brown those until they're cooked about, I don't know, 7, 8 minutes on each side. We're going to take them off, put them aside, and then we're going to build our sauce, which consists of a medium yellow onion. And again, if you don't have any yellow onion, use a red onion or use a white onion. It doesn't matter. A couple of cloves of garlic that's minced. And then after that, we are going to add a cup of heavy cream, 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and 10 ounces of spinach until that's wilted. And then after all that gets done, then we're going to put it on top of our chicken. Now it calls for artisan bread, like I said, or crusted bread. I'm not going to run over to the store and get one, so I've got some spaghetti going here in the background that we're going to put it on. And you know, again, once you guys start seeing how I do things, I'm always thinking about leftovers the next day. You know, what can I take for lunch? What can I cook tonight that I can take for lunch tomorrow? So that's kind of the way this is building up. So if you guys would hang with me, I'll bring you over to the stove here in a minute, and then we'll get all this going, and hopefully you guys will try this and give me some comments. Sit tight. Okay, so we're back. This side is getting brown, like downtown is brown. Whoa. Basically what we're going to do is we're just going to brown these. So you guys don't need to sit through this. I'll bring you back after they're all browned up and we get ready to create our sauce. So just sit tight. Ooh-wee. Wasn't that pretty? Oh my goodness gracious, sakes alive, boys and girls. Alright, so I hope you can hear me. Turn that down. Turn it. You're making a mess of it, boy. Okay, with us leaving the skin on and the fat that rendered down, there's no reason to put another tablespoon of olive oil in there. So I'm just going to cut the fire down. Put our onions in. Saute those until they're clear. It shouldn't take long. Look at that color. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Let that go for a minute. Garlic. Oh man, it looks so good. And you'll forgive me, I can't remember if I mentioned it a while ago. If you're going to use chicken breast, I would put them in a gallon bag and use a mallet or meat tenderizer to make them a uniform thickness so they cook evenly. And again, you know, being how I am, I would buy the ones that had the skin on and the bones in them, and I would, you know, do all that at home, take all that junk off, if that's the way you want to go. You'd save a ton of money doing that. Again, don't burn your garlic. Don't burn it. I'm going to harp on you guys. Every time you use garlic, don't burn it. Please, I beg of you. Oh, it smells wonderful. Oh my goodness gracious. And I think we are going to have to, where did it go? Where did it go? We're going to put our chicken broth in. Our cup of heavy cream. And don't be alarmed, that's just the paprika color coming through. Turn the heat up just a little bit, because we're going to want this to thicken up just a little bit. And put our mozzarella cheese in. Parmesan cheese, which was measured out very carefully, as you can tell. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. Again, I'm not knocking the bread, the crusty bread. I think it would be wonderful on that. It's just I'm doing it out of convenience for me and Peanut to have something to eat tomorrow when we go to work. That's the only reason I'm doing the spaghetti. Because crusty bread would not fare very well overnight. It would be so soft and mushy in the morning. It wouldn't be any good for lunch. All right, see how that's thickening up? And again, you know, you guys could do this. You could add whatever you want. You could add oregano or Italian seasoning if you wanted to. Use whatever onions. I'm just trying to give you a platform here to start with. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, we're going to let this go for just a little bit. I'll bring you back when we're ready to plate. Hang tight. Okay, again, like I said before, it called for chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast. I didn't do that because I think thighs have more flavor. But again, this is just an avenue that you guys can take. Smells wonderful. And again, like I said, it said to put it on some crusty bread, like artisan bread or something, which sounds wonderful. I wasn't going to do that because, like I told you before, me and Peanut are going to have this for lunch tomorrow. So let me. I'm ill prepared. That's pretty good. What do you think?
I haven't taken a bite yet.
Oh. It's really good. So anyway, if you guys would hit that like and subscribe button, I would appreciate it. I thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And if you guys would try this and then leave me some comments, I would really appreciate it. come on back next week for something else. We're gonna have, I got a bunch of things in the pipe going. So anyway, come on back. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you.